That's 100% accurate. Wait, no, I don't want to quit the game. Fuck you. Alright, well, I got a brew, and I think everybody who's going to show up for the start is showed up, which is you, so let's kick this fucker off. Let's go. I have no idea what I'm in for, but whatever it is, it should be fun. New game. I did kind of a quick sound check, but if we need to adjust anything, let me know, and we'll work it out.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
I hope so.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
The day it all began. Wow! You got bodied. That's an owl. A very close owl. Owl was very much in my face. What is happening? Oh, okay. We're doing logos. I was like, what the fuck? Are we bird watching, or are we gonna shoot it? Oh, it's Wesker. We've identified Daddy. Danger Thin Ice, developed by Access Games, not to be confused with Arxis or Access. The bronze emblem. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. And all the observations to get a check mark. Grab the credit medal. Grab the credit medal. Push the sign. Which one is that? Oh, I actually do have to use. To the side of the screen. Oh, Valkyria. Sort of. This one seems a little bit more shaded though. Like, more well shaded, I guess. No, god damn it. Oh, hey, look at that. More credit medals. Aha! I would have found that one. Two seconds. I just want to grab that credit medal. Now I can fuck with the L. Push the L. What happens if I grab the L? I didn't do as instructed. Am I gonna die? That is one chill fucking bird to let her get that close. Why are we harassing this poor bird? This seems rude. Soft, beautiful, cute. This bird should tear her fucking face off. Ignored like 3 danger thin ice signs on the way out here. Somebody's blowing a bubble. That owl had so much emotions! Okay, gonna hit his head on the bathtub? It looks like he's got a bullet in his brain. Like a bullet in his head right about here. This general area. Ow! That couldn't have felt good. Stay in character for best synchro rate. Strawberry.
I didn't see you again this time either.
What? DB.
Little Peggy.
My odd scar aches.
My name is David Young. Former knock with the Boston PD. And now a detective who searches the past. My likes include 100% de agave tequila. My
100.
dislikes are mainly drugs and chewing gum.
Why do you have chewing gum? If you hate chewing gum, why are you chewing gum?
Someone killed my wife. Since then, I've been using every second of my life to solve a case.
So you're not like actually a detective?
Very
You're just
special
like
kind.
detectiving your own... That's supposed to be a Boston accent. From somebody who lives a lot closer to Boston.
It's been broken since that day. My head is full of memories of my wife. And the bullet that robbed me of them. What happened in this place?
This is
That
fucking
day.
trippy.
A gift is an expression of emotion. The person who sends it wants the feelings to be understood. Sometimes, however, those feelings remain in a slightly
Dominic
different form.
Bean.
I call these forgotten treasures mementos.
Still worn by the librarian at the BPL, perhaps. However, Dominic Bean, a mild-mannered librarian by day. Night she lured men with her wiles and sold them drugs. Maybe the sender of the shoe was one of her victims? Either way, she wasn't D. Okay, well, I've explored virtually everything in here.
Little Peggy.
Who are you? What are you? There's some... Is that my dead wife?
Everyone has their own place
What?
to work. A small desk in an office, a molten hot factory, a quiet library, the register in the supermarket, or in the middle of an intersection, in bed, on a golf course, a kitchen. For some, it's the whole town.
And then she shot me in my forehead. Which is where that scar is from.
From the day she died, this has been my place to work.
This game is nonsense. Alright. Get out of the fucking bathroom, Jesus.
No results this time either. This case is in the clear.
Is that my dead wife? Sounds more like movie than a game. I figured she was probably the one who fell through the ice. Somehow this is harder to follow than Killer is Dead, Killer 7, etc. That's because it's sweary, not Suda. Not a whole lot left in that bottle of whiskey. Oh, I'm sorry, 100% agave, de agave tequila.
There's only one thing I need after work. Tequila. Straight up. Nothing mixed in. Perfect stimulation for my lead-filled brain.
Yep, there's a bullet in your head from your wife.
You always look so happy drinking that. I wish I could have a drink too.
Why can't you drink, bitch?
Does it really taste that good?
Is it because you died when you were like 9? Is that your wife?
I'll just try a little. Oh!
Were you like married to a 9-year-old?
I have no memories of that day. When I came to,
Because she shot you in your
I was already
fucking
lying
face.
in the ICU.
Because she shot you in your fucking face.
The only thing I do remember are the words that little Peggy whispered as she died. Look for D. Who is D? Those words keep spinning in my head. At the time, with no compelling evidence.
Yep, this is a big fat pile of what the fuck.
I quit the BPD. However, under the right circumstances, I now have the capability to solve even a dead-end case. I'll do everything in my power to find this D. I swear I will. And when I do, oh, Peggy.
Who is banging at my door?
Amanda?
Who the fuck is Amanda? Guess I'll open the door. What the fuck? Wow! Why is... What is happening? That bitch just spat a mouse at me. Oh, what is this?
You can't escape now.
Ow. What? Oh, hey, look, it's your favorite thing in the world.
She suddenly started living here one day. She sometimes goes out and gets food for us. And that's something of a lifeline for me, as I don't really go outside. Just who she is,
Just
though,
get a little bit closer in onto that face.
my memory holds no answers.
Man, I can't wait till we get to the part where you get to see the close-up of that bitch's face.
Yo, David, everything ship-shape?
As you can see, Teddy,
Someone definitely got the jump on you.
Forrest Casey, a detective with the Boston Police Department, and my former partner. He still helps me out nowadays in my search for Dee. He's both a client and a source of information. He gets whatever I need.
Women are always trouble. Doesn't matter how old they get, trouble.
Fighting with Diana again?
Like you wouldn't believe. Women, men don't stand a chance. Don't come and see me actually means get right over here. But then, leave me alone just means, well, leave me alone.
Why is he so right?
Sense of that.
Why is he so right?
David, please.
Coffee from a different place can be nice once in a while.
Once in a while. All the time is more like it.
She is the killer. Do not die.
Fool to ask you. Man, Diana's so stupid.
Once feared as the mighty Grizzly, detective among detectives.
By the way, there's still a
Now it's more like a
oh,
teddy
fuck.
What's the
bear.
point of the place?
Teddy, what's this?
There's still a cat girl on the couch in the
Tell
background.
me, David, have you heard the news about that airplane accident, huh?
This one over here.
Access Gate Airways Flight 117, struck by unexplained lightning.
He just
No one's
spoke while
talking
taking
about
a sip of
anything else
coffee.
right now.
We might be looking at the real deal. I've got the good stuff for you this time.
What does that mean? And then we had like a fucking Law and Order style intro cutscene. What is happening? This is amazing. Guy who got his jaw cut open. Something about time travel.
Passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you? Antonio Zapatero, otherwise known as Rabbit. He's a courier who only carries real blood. This one promised to provide evidence after being brought to Boston. Evidence that may well have led to the ID of the source of real blood. But then the lightning struck, and in the confusion, he vanished.
He escaped somehow?
No. When I say vanished, that's pretty much what I mean.
I've never seen
Something
Twin Peaks.
out of a magic act.
So, clue me in. What makes this one the real deal?
The name of the boss he was going to give up apparently starts with the letter D.
How and why do we know this?
This courier might have had evidence revealing the identity of D. So, interested yet? Let me ask you again. A passenger simply vanishing from an aircraft mid-flight. Does that sound possible to you?
No. It's impossible. There's someone pulling the strings behind this mystery.
He is just so kosher with Bunny Girl in the corner, just like kicking it.
Third party most likely used the confusion to spirit the courier away. Lots of people want the evidence he was carrying after all.
Stop with the cat grill.
From the evidence I was able to bring, this particular item is the most...
Oh, zoom in. Can I zoom in?
The owner of that badge was involved in this incident.
The best part is you're gonna hang out no matter how much heterochromia you have to deal with.
Well?
No doubt about it. This is a memento.
Great. It's yours then. Let's hope it's the last one you'll ever need.
This game is all kinds of dicks. Piece of evidence relating to the case of the vanished courier belonging to Federal Marshal Derek Buchanan, who was killed while transporting the courier in question. Using this shuttle. Potato chips! Push the cat grill. Working at the brain, neurons, and synapses. The brain is a neural network. Created functioning unit, chemical signals. Part of the neurotransmitter is called the synapse. Problem with synapses can be both congenital and acquired due to injury. Is there also cola? Coffee and cookies. Snack crumbs, spilled coffee. Doesn't bug me. No. It's not what I wanted. Just gonna harass the bush for a second. Because I can, for no reason. Oh my god, she hisses. Amanda's shop. Super Time Force TS. Acquire the shirt. Do not change clothes. Inmate, dark whiskers. Why is this a thing? Oh god! It's hideous! Middle-aged set. Oh god. You can get clothing for the other characters. The Panther set. Or the Mosaic set. Why are their heads blue? That is not what a panther looks like! That is a leopard! This is too much fun. Should not be having nearly as much fun with that. So, picking up a deadline saves the game. I got it. I understand. Go to the main bathroom and dive into the past. Oh, went to the bedroom instead. Drat. Okay, that's not what I want. This is just going to be clothing. Better with Connect, Lies and Slander edition. Top 10 detective movies. History of world cinema, the Cannes Film Festival. It's that time of year again, the Cannes Film Festival. 39, Venice Film Festival, Second World War. Cannes was not held until 46. Blah blah blah. Killer Instinct hoodie number 2. So this is like the backup bathroom. And there's a Gears of War hoodie, because references! Am I right? Always gotta close the toilet lid before we take a shit.
When a desire goes unfulfilled, it only increases in power, stagnating like a blocked pond. Those are the mementos I seek. Those are the kind of memories that will invite me back into the past.
So evidence relating to the vanished car, yeah. This one doesn't have any power yet. Opening doors is starting to become a bit of a hassle.
Teddy. Thanks for all the help.
No problem, David. We're partners. You may have quit the force, but
This is where
that
65
fact won't
went.
change. Hell, if you trace it all the way back, if I hadn't asked you to join up in the first place...
Teddy!
Rip headphone users.
Nada.
He has 1 bedroom and 2 bathrooms in this apartment.
Don't give me that look, Amir.
Okay, so he can see her.
Just trying to give him a reason to live.
Little Peggy. Time has been frozen for me since that day. Will I see you this time?
Was that the whole first episode? Or was that the prologue? Tell me that was the prologue. Mexican facial hair. Okay, so that was the prologue. Okay. I'm like, fuck, there's 2 episodes and the first one's over? In the motel in DP that's like 10 minutes long? Oh, Deadly Premonition. Yeah. Okay, so that was just the prologue.
David.
This is a story of a man with a very strange fate.
Hey, look. It's like I've grown wings.
There's something on my screen that doesn't want to get the fuck off my screen. Did IG do the port job? I would guess the port job, but I don't have the slightest fucking idea. I don't know, my understanding is that Season 1 has 2 episodes. But maybe there's a prologue in Episode 1 and Episode 2 and
The lavatory. An airplane. Another successful dive. Watching memories called mementos. Allows me to dive into the past. The day little Peggy was killed, I survived. Miraculously, somehow, I survived.
because you got a bullet in your
My
head.
memory, I gained this power. That has to be a sign of something. The past will surely tell me the truth. Look for
Hey, look.
D.
D4.
I can't get a voice out of my head.
There's 3,
Okay.
probably 4 Ds behind him.
Just
And
who
I
is D?
can't. Ism. What does it say behind you, asshole?
The only way to silence that voice is to change my fate.
D, no vandalism. $65 doesn't know how many episodes will be in all. The future of the series will base. Yep. Saw that.
Vanishing from an airplane during a flight? That's impossible. There's gotta be something I'm missing. Are you okay?
The lavatory that he just walked out of says occupied.
David.
Little Peggy?
Why?
Sir, are you okay? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
My apologies, Olivia. You just look so much like an old girlfriend of mine.
What is with his accent? It's all over the fucking place.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just for a second, I actually thought little Peggy had come back to life.
I have to get back to work.
Sure. No problem, Olivia.
Just one thing, sir. You're surely aware that we carry a passenger list aboard.
Huh.
Still pretty fucking
Memorized it,
Joyzy.
have you?
We don't take kindly to stowaways, if that's what you are.
Oh, is this? Are we getting into like combat now? Is the flight attendant gonna get
Well,
aggressive with me?
Miss Olivia Jones. Maybe you're on to me.
Finest 8th rate. I'd really like some of that coffee if at all possible. Okay, I have to.
That's where you're going.
Uniform is large, doesn't fit her, prepared hastily, plaster.
Sir, may I help you?
You mentioned a passenger list?
Oh, I'm sure it's just my mistake.
You really do have it memorized?
I thought I did, but I'm still new at this job. It's probably just my mistake. I'm sorry I said anything.
You called me a stowaway, didn't you?
My apologies for that. sir.
Wow, this voice acting
What did you
sounds
mean?
really awkward.
Nothing
It's
really,
fantastic.
No deep meaning.
Nothing at all?
I must apologize if I have upset you. I didn't mean to.
She was like really
I'm
sassy, and now we're just
sorry.
backpedaling hardcore.
Is it true that there's a United States Marshal aboard this flight?
Why would you ask such a thing?
I heard some of the other crew talking. Let's hope she buys that.
I have no idea.
No idea at all? Isn't the passenger list burned into your memory?
We just had a talk about how
Even if I did know, I couldn't tell
that's
you.
not the case.
Why would you care to know, may I ask?
Oh, just a passing interest.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's clever, that one. Nobody calls me a stowaway. totally oblivious. Okay. I'm gonna eat the fuck out of this guy's peanuts.
Hey!
You're a United States Marshal. You're transporting a key witness, but reading a completely different file. Does that just mean you're passionate about your job? Or is there something else going on here?
You. What are you doing here?
Derek Buchanan, United States Marshal. The owner of the memento I used to get here, along with a name that starts with D. Two signs I can't ignore.
I said I'd kill you if I saw you again. Didn't I, boy?
It seems we've already met somewhere. I can tell you the details, but it might take a while.
I don't want your life story. Do I need to spell it out to you? Get lost.
I'm afraid that doesn't work for me. I've got business with him.
They have like...
Antonio Rabbit Zapatero, a dealer of the drug called Real Blood.
I like how he's wearing a
He also
blindfold and has like
evidence that could lead to the identity
2
of D.
cigarettes,
If that's true,
like party
makes him
cigarettes
the
in his
most
mouth.
important person on this flight.
You really have a death wish, don't you?
Yet you might be the one who dies.
How dare you?
You should get out as quickly as you can. I'll keep the fountain pen to remember you by.
Fountain pen belonging to Federal Marshal Derek Buchanan. It's quite a nice piece of stationery. The pen it bent, meaning it can't write anymore. Looks like it wasn't exactly handled with care.
I know I heard
But of course.
again.
I'm down for a Gravity Rush anime. Should finish that game at some point. I'll drink this mineral. No, I don't need to drink that mineral water. I'm gonna eat these potato chips though. Peanuts, whatever. Whoops.
I know I heard
But of course.
again. I know.
Why is she wearing that vest?
Sir, may I help?
The courier is gonna vanish, is he? No matter what trick he uses, I'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, somebody's meal. Mine now. Well, I'm showing 2 people in chat, and that might just be you and Mubot, but...
This emergency door is sealed up tight. Just where does the courier plan on making his escape from?
see. Chatty with Buchanan
I want to
again?
talk to him. No way. Get lost.
I need to do something about this tough guy first, then.
Hey! Hey!
Nope. Okay.
I know I heard
But of course.
again. I know I heard.
It's probably not the heavy nasal breathing, honestly. It's probably the fact that I've got a fan running in here too, so that might be what you're hearing. At least that's my guess as to what you're hearing.
Is
No.
Let's...
Being this high really removes the feeling of being in the air at all. But I'm still not gonna jump out.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize I could just, like, sit in the fucking seat. What
Snow on the front.
relevance?
Cherry blossoms on the back.
Yeah, it's like
They
Japanese or
change
some
them
shit.
according to the season.
Probably.
It isn't totally atrocious, but hardly our
Where did these fuckers come from?
flying coach, of course. Would it have killed them to use a little real stitching? Honestly.
Where did you come from?
I don't ask for opinions from the uninspired. Suki, baby.
What the
thing.
fuck?
Dress all the seats white, then crown them with a single pink stag beetle? Oh, yes! Or maybe change all these to black lights, but not too dramatic. Just lay it
Does
straight.
your mannequin ever reply?
She's not a mannequin. She's my partner.
She is?
Yes, she is. I'm Duncan, and this is Suki. We're top fashion designers, the both of us.
Duncan. So this guy's also a D.
What?
Some people just don't get it, no matter how many times you tell them.
My bad, I'm sure. Can I
Bruh.
ask you something?
I don't need your opinion. After all, I have Suki.
There's
The
so many
sunglasses
sequins
in
on that top.
particular are strikingly progressive, don't you think? This is avant-garde.
What am I looking
The
at?
epitome of my next theme.
The cot that was blocking the aisle has been moved.
About fucking
Now I can
time.
expand my search area a little wider.
What just happened? It just mirrors somebody banging on the windshield outside.
4,539? 4,540? There's something fishy going on here.
Is there a problem?
Crazy.
The west side window. The sun's setting there, so that's the west. The west side window. The angle of the setting sun, that is the left side in regard to our direction of travel. That window right there. That window made a noise, didn't it? You heard it, right? I have to inform Dr. Johnson. going to Washington, D.C. by plane. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
She has her name written on everything she owns. She's a D2?
This is so bad.
Everything in this
This
game
plane
is
is going
absolute
down.
nonsense.
It's okay. There's no problem.
Oh, shut your mouth. There were lightning strikes on the flight over. There's most definitely a problem. The window will keep on creaking. Suddenly, it will break. We'll turn like crazy. Lightning will hit us again. A direct hit.
My head is full of
Lightning?
fuck.
Yes, lightning. It'll blow an engine up this time, that's for sure. And what happens then, Mr. No Problem? This plane won't be flying anymore. You agree with me now, right? This plane is going down.
No. This plane didn't crash.
What? Did it crash? Did it? How the fuck would you know that? Who the hell do you think you
Is
are?
there a problem, madam?
This dumb shit here is fucking with me. I told him the noise the window is making is bad news. I told him.
Well, madam, I'm sure you did.
Why is he
Very well.
wearing gloves?
Please allow me to
It's
handle this.
Unbelievable.
Well, let me see now. Mr. Young, wasn't it? I have to admit, I didn't expect to ever see you again.
What is
I can't
happening?
imagine why.
It's outrageous. It's unbelievable. I will not do it. I will not just...
This flight attendant seems to know me. I have no idea when I met him, however.
Also seems to be on
For me,
some kind
Our first meeting
drug.
is a past that hasn't happened yet.
on an airplane in the air.
You are quite the stubborn mule.
Every
The
single
type who
person
won't
is some kind of
stay dead
fucking
even if he
weirdo.
gets killed, maybe.
People don't die if they're killed.
Wonder.
Wow, really?
If you're going to cause trouble, I may have to eject you from the game.
Trouble? Me? Your watch was about to fall off. It looks expensive, so I didn't think you'd want to lose it. I'm just a polite, helpful passenger. Look, Ref, if you're gonna bench anyone, bench her.
And I heard it. And if you don't listen to me, I don't know what I'll do.
Now I really want the plane to crash. Jesus
Now I've got 3
Christ.
people with names that start with D. Deborah Anderson, Duncan, and Derek Buchanan. To be honest, I still don't know if any one of them is who I'm after. But there's a bag load of room for suspicion. Isn't that right, little Peggy?
This is not acceptable. This is... No, I will not. I can't take any more of this.
Looks like that was the right call.
You know,
Undergoes more than 100 rigorous checks before
what? Are you saying these window noises are all in my head?
I'm saying there's a lot of shit in your head, lady.
I thought you were a nice gentleman.
Madam,
you think
I
I'm just
assure
some
you I think
complainer,
nothing
some
of the-
lawsuit seeker? Do you? This is completely unacceptable. Completely unacceptable. Show me your name tag. Show it.
It's
to me!
right in front of you, you
Remember CDS
stupid
3502? I've burnt it into my forebrain. Once I'm home, yes, I am going to sue you. I have never been so mad in my life. But I'm just practicing what I preach.
As
Why
you
can't
wish,
you
madam.
understand that?
He's high as
However,
fuck.
Perhaps if we
Is there
change your
any
seat
way I can
field,
talk to your manager?
I'm sure the sound
I've
of windows
been
would not
counting
annoy you in,
each
say,
and
First
every
class?
business class. The seats are very fluffy, too.
business. That's class.
It is, madam. I could show you to your seat.
One where I can't hear the windows.
No
creaking?
nasty window noises in business.
Well,
If you'll just allow me to explain the procedure for your
upgrade.
I suppose.
Procedure is I open this emergency exit and jettison you from the vehicle. What the fuck is... What?!
What the fuck?
Why does the bullet hole in my face hurt?
In the instant I saw that big man, the scar on my forehead started to throb. It's never happened before. What's going on here?
What the fuck is happening?
How's security for the transport? Nice and tight?
You trying to say something?
I'm worried that you might let this guy just slip away from you. Even up here, it might happen.
Mind your own business, boy.
Swinging around scalpels. Racism!
If possible, I'd really like to have a word with him.
The hell you will.
I'll leave you alone. Once I've gotten what I want from him. Really, I will.
I don't care a rat's ass about what you need or what you'll do for me, boy.
Marshal, I want to ask you something.
I've got nothing to say to a man who abandoned his duty.
Abandoned?
Am I wrong? You quit the force, right?
How do you know that?
I'm nothing like you. I'd never run from anything.
What does
I'd
any of this
pursue my
mean?
targets to the end of the earth.
Oh.
Never give up.
I haven't given up. There are some cases that can't be solved from inside the machine.
Oh. I'm not sure I'd agree with that. If, let's say, the President of the United States were here, well, then I'd hear you out. See, I'm a real patriot. I'd be respectful in front of the President.
What does that even... What?
I don't see him on board. So get lost.
You think you can get rid of me? Okay. I'll play your game. I'll find the president and stick him right in your arrogant face.
Yup. Yeah, go get the president. I don't know what that means. I don't know what anything this basket case is saying means.
The Metro M. That's the subway in D.C. The Boston MBTA uses a T symbol, so this ticket was used in D.C.
Why did you do that? What reason could you have possibly had for doing that? Something, something, something Stanley Cup. Don't care. Crazy black dude with the scalpels creeping me out a little bit. Calorie biscuit. Some mineral water. And that's a cat. But that cat is also Amanda because picnic. I feel like I'm about to go into combat or something. Pissing off the cat. Worth it.
Nothing looks out of place.
Nothing looks out of place except for the creepy black guy with the scalpel.
There's nothing here.
Another hockey magazine. More shit about the Stanley Cup. Disaster from the Stanley Cup. Don't care. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. But he's terrifying. Him slightly less so. This is beyond me.
The whole aircraft is shaking.
You're shaking.
Why do you have a mannequin with you?
She is not a mannequin. How many times do I have to tell you? Look, she clearly has a seatbelt on.
He's still being freaky in the background.
Suki, you have the perfect waistline.
Your face is a waistline.
And unbelievably smooth.
'Cause she's a mannequin!
A human woman could never hope to achieve such perfection.
Sorry, but it isn't really art that I wanted to talk to you about.
So why are you bothering me? Art is the only thing that Suki and I have any interest in at all.
Are those sunglasses art?
Art that's about to happen, yes.
What does that mean?
This avant-garde style.
What?
I hate to say it, but time is moving fast.
Why do you hate to say
The
that?
era of retro and military is coming to an end. Finally. This is the cutting edge.
Wrong.
This is avant-garde.
He's disgusting.
Do you remember the two sitting in the seats at the very back?
Whoever do you mean?
When you came and educated me about the seat covers? The two who were directly behind us.
I'm terribly sorry, but most of the time I only ever see Suki.
Such a
I
basket
have no
case.
interest in anyone else, I assure you.
Where do you get the inspiration for your fashion designs? I find it hard to believe you come up with them while sober.
Yeah.
I don't get my inspiration from anywhere. It can arrive most violently, but it won't come to you by just sitting around and waiting. You have to desperately chase it down. Chase and chase like a dog gone wild.
I'm still
Even
like
a
I'm still
mundane
staring at the
creature
sunglasses
like
trying to
you
figure them out, and I
understand.
figured them out, but they're still
Eventually.
like I'm chill with his hair, like whatever the fuck, I don't give a damn, but those sunglasses are bugging the shit out of me.
That's not really what I was asking.
Then you need to make yourself clearer.
I want to know about doping. Like, maybe your inspiration came from the use of certain drugs?
Doping?
Yep.
Drugs?
Just be straightforward. That's
You
usually
think
the
I
best
would
way.
cheat my way to the top? I don't need drugs. Why would I?
Have you seen the way you're dressed?
Suki.
Jesus fuck.
Let me ask you about something else then.
This
Has
big
that giant been on this flight since takeoff?
this big scary motherfucker, do you know anything about him?
What giant? Are you sure you aren't the one doping?
No.
So, this is the era of avant-garde?
Gad.
That's not quite right.
So
It is- Avant-garde.
Oh, please don't say that.
That
like that.
difference is everything. You have to embrace it.
Okay.
I have to say, and stop me if you've heard this before, Your choice in fashion is terrible.
Yeah.
An affront to art itself.
It's
I
so
never thought I'd meet a
sweary.
man who'd walk around happily dressed like that.
Hey, it isn't that bad, right?
Oh, please. It's that.
This almost makes me want to finish Deadly
Looks
Premonition,
like
except
you don't
Deadly
even have the
Premonition
right
was like
clothes
really
to go
hard to
shopping
stomach.
for clothes.
No, go ahead. Tell me how you really feel.
I can't open my heart to those with no understanding of art. After all, spending unproductive time sullies my brain, damages my creativity.
I don't have a leg to stand on with this guy, but I also can't just pass him over. Not with a name that starts with a D.
You know, I'll give you a chance, though. Prove you can get with the dress code, and we may be able to chat. Just one item. Wear one single item that's cutting edge, and come see me again. Oh, Vaughn,
There wasn't even context for him to say that time. He just started saying words.
Sounds like a real drag. I wonder if there's anything tucked away in my closet that might help.
Probably not.
That's one fashionable bear. Not bad for a gift from Washington, D.C. There's nothing here.
Whoa. Those ones fold out? That's crazy. Alright, talk to the crazy looking fucking...
What are you doing here? This big fella. I've met him before.
Roland Walken.
I can't remember where. My scar is desperately trying to tell me that he knows something.
Nothing about anything in this game makes sense. My head is so full of fuck right now. And I still got another hour to go.
Hey, enough already. How long you planning on keeping me waiting?
He flushed himself down the toilet.
Get out here now! Fuck! Fuck! This shit!
Fucking with my big eye, weren't you? Trying to take it while I was sleeping? Is that your ass or your head? No more messing with this puppy!
Fight back, Baldy.
More lightning? Bad! Real bad! Baldy! I
I
said
thought that week in Vegas was
you're
nuts.
never, ever, ever gonna get my big guy! Didn't I, bitch?
Antonio Zapatero.
Oh, now Buchanan's
There
dead.
you are! You're this young I've been hearing so much about. Not like I'm gonna spill the slop on thee, though. What be in there for me? Hey, papi! So how about you die, fucker? Damn it!
Wait! Antonio Zapatero?
There's no way them staring truth are there. If you wanna know about me,
This is crazy. This whole game is a giant QTE.
Hand over your evidence! Whatever it is! I need it!
Why did he just put that straight back?
so silly.
Then I'll just have to take it by force!
I like
Beverage?
can't even pay attention right now.
If you really do know,
I missed like all of the story.
What? If I really know, you'll what? Dong-a-ling-a-ding-dong.
Oh my goodness! Suki!
You'll get over it.
Yeah, things just got serious.
All right, Zapatero.
And then we played
I'm
baseball
knocking
with the
this one
mannequin's
out of the
leg.
park.
No hitting
Get
back at the picture.
fucked.
This is how you use a megaphone. What is the evidence you have? Tell me!
My precious eye went fire. You fucking dumbass!
Maybe, but that doesn't matter. What do you know about these? Tell me!
This is actually pretty cool. Like, for the little bits that I'm capable of actually watching, this is dope.
Kill you now!
So hand it over! Hand over? The evidence!
Did he spit in a tooth when he got kicked in the dick?
How about you give up? You've had enough, right?
I'd say the same to you.
And then the engine exploded.
Fuck! Oh, fuck!
Nighty-nighty, youngin'.
What is even happening?
Now I've gotcha.
You didn't kill him before he talks.
Can you?
Don't move. Let him go.
Olivia?
It would be. Yep.
I warned you. We don't take kindly to stowaways. Just
Marshall?
who are you?
Or she's a part of that whole thing.
Olivia?
Oh, Crazy Bitch is back in... This isn't first class. And Creepy Dude is hanging out in the back. And I think the guy with his,
Rabbit? The courier, he vanished?
So did your flight attendant. Best check on Crazy.
Oh, no, no. I can't take it anymore. My hands feet are cramping up.
What are you doing that for?
You there. Perfect timing. I can't take it anymore.
Take what?
What is Deborah talking about?
Just kill her.
That lightning strike electrified the floor and handrails. So I'm doing my best not to touch them. But I can't take it anymore. My arms, legs, neck, back, everything is screaming in pain.
Yep.
I need to try and calm her down.
Nope. This is... What is happening? Comcast!
Lightning striking an airplane. Crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, the lightning striking the airplane
Do you
was crazy.
think this plane is okay?
First, squeaking windows, and now seats and floors are electrified? I'm almost impressed by your capacity to worry about the mundane.
Hold it! What was that? About the windows?
They were squeaking, right?
Whoa.
The windows! You're saying the windows on this bucket squeak?
Hold up. We're in like a different... The fucking seat things are flipped
You're
around.
pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Fall from an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your
Does that mean-
fear-mongering to yourself.
No. This is the spring. Why are we in spring? This is a different
Certainly
plane.
doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here then?
You also take notes on suspicious people, right?
That's right. There's you, of course, and
I've got
notes
zero
on the
dropped
guy
frames.
with the mannequin. Oh, I've got his number. He's one of them object sexuals.
Is that a thing? That's probably a thing.
I'll have to take your word for that.
It's a term applied to individuals who fall in love with inanimate objects. Come on, you've heard of it. A type of paraphilia. It's like Dr. Johnson always
What
says.
the fuck is Dr. Johnson?
Love has no boundaries.
Is he like Dr. Phil or some shit?
What about the guy with the scar on his forehead? Stony face? In business class?
Oh, yes. Workaholic. Textbook. He's got it bad, too. He's either using his work to run away from something, or work itself is his reason for living.
Reason for living.
It's like Dr. Johnson always says.
Ah!
It doesn't matter what it is. Just find a reason.
Who is
to
Dr.
live.
Johnson? I want you to fly into the fucking ocean.
You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Fall from an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your fear-mongering to yourself.
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here then? There's nothing here.
This is a different plane. San Francisco, I think. Which I believe is the closest one, or at least the closest one I can use. It's the one that Twitch sets me up to.
Courier rabbit would never hide in here.
Super Time Force hoodie.
It's a domestic flight. No large bags.
Potato chips!
The front is a cherry blossom.
Bingo.
Snow is on the back. When did that change over? The door looks fine.
Potato chips off the floor. Something, something, something. Hockey, something, something.
There's nothing here.
Wait, what was all that scuffing? God, whoever the fuck made this game really liked hockey.
There's nothing here.
Nope. Just coffee spilled everywhere. Potato chips!
When did you move to this seat?
When indeed, young Mr. Young. So funny you would ask.
What does that mean?
If time changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence. You, of all people, should understand. Cutlery has to be stainless. Don't you agree?
That lightning strike. How did you know about it before it even happened?
How did you know about it
Don't
before
tell
it
me you
happened?
can control lightning strikes.
Your ability to look is not bad, but you need to be
Hey, Full Metal. It's D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. It's kind of point and click with some QTEs, but mostly the story is full of fuck. Yeah, we're on a different fucking plane.
What did you observe?
The engine isn't damaged.
You have good observational skills. You already know the answer. Am I correct?
Do you know what happened to the courier?
It might be said that I do, and it might be said that I don't. If time
Psychotic, for some
changes,
reason, this guy over here reminds me of the
too
guy in the red
does
bondage suit from Killer 7.
place.
Master, we're in a spot, a very tight spot.
Is of the essence. Either way, Mr. Young, you cannot ask me to do your job for you.
What about that female member of the cabin crew?
You mean Olivia Jones?
Also, speaking of Killer 7, now I kind of want to play that on stream, but I feel like I'd have to emulate PS2 in order to do that.
Did she remind you of little Peggy?
I think this guy's trying to be creepy, but for the most part, I think he's just kind of... What's the word I'm looking for?
What do you know about little Peggy?
Blonde,
Microsoft Sam?
blue eyes, and
Iwarazu, thank you.
by her eye. Did
Emulating PS2 isn't
she
difficult?
Smell of the same soap too?
Just how much do you know?
Everything. You told me all of it yourself, Mr. Young. You're overlaying your memories of little Peggy onto Olivia, aren't you?
I never actually understood what progressive scan meant.
Just who are you?
It was a snowy night. I remember it very well. Is Amanda doing okay?
Amanda? You know her too?
Her well-being is a good thing. A good indication of your own well-being, Mr. Young.
Like, I was gonna say, on one hand, I'm getting real tired of talking to this guy.
What's going on here? What have you done to me?
Can you
Dig it!
finally see them? These are things with a special meaning for you.
What are you talking about?
What is going on?
them if Clover represent your memories of her.
I don't want to finish the sentences, but I feel like I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too.
Away.
Oh, don't touch the lightning bolts, that's bad. Ah, fuck! Well, this is fucking retarded. Alright, well, we're halfway there. Yeah, well now it's just getting faster. It's like Fruit Ninja, but terrible. I can't get up any higher than that. Can you stab him with his fork so he talks faster? I wish, Full Metal. Ah! Game over! I win!
Have you
Met Ted?
remembered something?
Absolutely
talking about?
fucking nothing.
Mr.
Anderson.
Young,
Oh, my bad.
I've placed a memory left by her.
Oh my god, please talk faster.
In your house.
It wasn't so bad when he started, but this conversation has gone on for 20 minutes. It needed to last 10 seconds.
Mr. Young.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We good? Can we go now? We done talking to the creepy pain in the ass? Yeah, and then he's the one that talks
Leaving
stupid
something
slow.
at my house. A memory with her. Clover. Little Peggy? Could it be?
Okay. I need to eat something is what I need to do.
It's like I'm not even here.
I think I already...
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean?
Alright. That one and the baggage all the way up at the front.
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean?
Need to talk to the cat. About to pass out. Good enough. Oh, I should probably get some life. I got like kicked in the dick earlier. Yo, wow, I'm that low? Fuck it, we'll just overcompensate. Surfer Sid, what's going on, mate? Good to see you again, sir. Cat Grill, now an actual cat. Oh yeah, did you miss that earlier? I hit her up. Oh, you were probably buffering. But I hit her up on my way to talk to the big guy or something.
Marshall, are you okay? What's with the attitude?
And the mannequin's not
I'm only
fucking
asking because
disassembled.
I was worried. You think nothing happened at all?
I don't need your jabber, boy.
Sorry to hear that, Sid. Hope you feel better, man.
Derek Buchanan.
And his
I'm not
hairstyle
sure
was
why,
different.
but he seems determined to ignore me.
About your daughter. Does she look like you? If she does, well, that's gotta be one unhappy kid. Voted most likely to be carved from stone. No prom date for her. Just having you as a father is enough to scare the boys off, I bet. But that's a surprise. You're the last person I'd expect to be carrying a picture of your family.
Listen up. I don't know who you are.
That's a big
But
surprise.
if you want to keep sucking down air, never talk to me again. As for your other inquiry, my daughter does not need the likes of you worrying about her.
I'm not surprised, it's good.
She looks like her mother, thank you very much.
It's another Miku
Marshall
game.
Buchanan doesn't know who I am? There's something very odd going on here.
No shit, Sherlock.
Just what is it?
What's wrong with you?
Marshall,
I'll be slapped with a match penalty if I push my luck any further. I'd better look for another way before I'm sent off for good.
Yeah, because this is flight AG-116, not AG-117. Let's talk to asshole.
Oh, my Sherry, I know. You must have been so scared.
Camo, yeah.
How is my Suki? Okay. There'll be champagne as soon
Retro
as we
military.
arrive in DC. Ooh, I think some Chardonnay might be
And we're
nice.
going to DC.
didn't your mannequin just break?
Hey, excuse me. She's Suki, not a mannequin. Therefore, she most certainly cannot ever just break. Do you intend to make an enemy of the entire fashion industry?
No. That mannequin got totally wrecked.
Tut tut! Say another word, mister, and I shall unleash my...
Yeah, sorry, Sid. This game is pretty much what the fuck
Okay,
is that, like,
you
in a
win.
nutshell. That's
Forget
how
I
we
even
can
asked
describe the
about
entire
you.
night so
My bad. No more about Suki.
That's right. She
Psychotic hit the nail on the
not
head.
a mannequin.
We're good.
We can forget this ever happened. Of course, us being top fashion designers.
So
we're
I need to
never
VOD
gonna
this
remember you
for
anyway.
and export it to YouTube for future
I don't
generations.
do
Because this
autographs
whole thing is
until
just
my
so
private time.
mind-blowingly fuck.
When did you become a military maniac?
This is fashion, you heathen. Retro and military, it's
Yeah.
called.
We're going to
Both
DC.
Suki
We're on
and
an
I are
earlier
completely
flight.
Anti-war, of course.
Okay. But what I
Different
really wanted
plane.
to know was, when did you change your clothes?
And hairstyle.
Progress cannot be stopped. When we changed is not what is important. Rather, the question should be, when can we change? Indeed, just look. The fashion we have on right now is already headed toward obscurity. It's imminent, like fluttering petals. At any moment, new inspiration is going to just explode into my brain.
I would blame Twitch, dude, because I have no dropped frames, and the game doesn't seem to be lagging.
Vaughn.
Avant-garde!
Eureka!
I'll be 32. I think that's infinite seconds behind. Sorry about the late replies. Don't worry about it. Infinity. Infinity? Envy. Whatever. I was close.
Your exclamation just lifted the fog from my brain. Now, say it with me. Avant-garde.
Yep. Probably about another week, and then Psychotic, myself, and Cupcake Troll probably have to do something crazy. I clicked on the broken mannequin thing.
Your mannequin, I mean, is Suki really okay?
Twitch is streaming some concert
You're
tonight, started at
so
7:30. Oh, that
persistent.
sucks. They started right at the same time I did
Look
then.
at her smooth, perfect body. She doesn't have a mark on her. Sue. Oh, you're so good.
Oh, shit.
My Suki. Please stop staring like that. You're scaring poor Suki. She really hates beardy, scruffy animals like you most of all.
Can I ask you something? How many spare Sukis do you have?
It is actively
There's
9:16.
no spare for her.
So I'll probably be shutting this down at the
Unique
next
in all
save
the
point that I
world.
managed to hit.
And one of a kind to me. Sue. Oh, you're so good. Oh, my Suki. Suki, you are just too lovely.
Okay,
If
this
I
guy
were to
is
lose
so
you-
weird.
I doubt I could go on living.
This does look like the real Suki. So just what's going on here?
You're on a different fucking timeline, you crazy sack of shit.
You've got red powder on your clothes. What is it?
Achoo! Oh, excuse me.
Everyone is
Now
high
then,
as fuck.
Where exactly is this red powder on my clothing? I don't see anything at all.
An elite fashion designer and a mysterious powder? My instincts as a former narcotics detective tell me something's up. I'll question it and find out more.
Have you heard of real blood?
Oh, of course I have. It's a cocktail containing tomato juice.
Not even close.
Oh.
Because
You
we said
must mean
avant-garde.
that old cult movie. Or that specialist retailer aimed at teenagers.
Is this just bluster? Is he trying to hide
Surfer
something?
Sid, that's a pretty
I need to
accurate
find another
interpretation.
way in.
Brilliant lights cast deep shadows.
What's that supposed to mean?
Musicians, artists, designers, top clientele for drug pushers.
I don't deny it.
And you're one of them too?
I don't need that stuff. I've got Suki. There's nothing that can possibly stimulate
Whoa
me
now,
more than
down boy.
her. Comparing her to the effects of mere chemicals, synthetic drugs, you may as well just slap her in the face.
This has more emotions.
Yours is a world of trends,
Interesting's a
isn't
word.
it? There are trends in drugs, too. You're sensitive to trends, right? You know what I'm talking about. Real blood. The ultimate drug. Considered the final and best of the blood series. As the name might suggest, it's a bright red powder. Just
more
like the
QTEs and worse
suspicious
writing.
powder I saw on your clothing.
Didn't play Skyward Sword.
You seem quite desperate to paint me as a junkie. But you're just overthinking things. The substance you question is nothing like that silly, real blood. It's far more wonderful, revolutionary, like a completely new age. For now, well, just call it D.
Nope. Fuck.
D? What kind of question is that?
I'm investigating.
Even
He makes a good cannibal. Tell me more about this.
no comment.
If it's all legit, surely you can tell me about it.
It isn't time to reveal anything yet. You'll hear about it soon enough, along with the rest of the world.
So you're planning on spreading a new age called D across the entire world simultaneously?
No comment.
This guy could be a lot more dangerous than he looks.
This guy's
I'll try
just a
taunting him little.
fucking basket case.
I've worked it out. The D of this new age is the D from Duncan.
Oh!
In other words, you want to make your own name the symbol of this new age. The whole world will be
Wow.
under the spell of the red powder that bears your name. But that isn't art. It's just attention-seeking. The desire for conquest. Just another wannabe dictator. Is that what Suki wants?
Say whatever you like. It's not like you can stop me.
My head is full of fuck. It hurts.
This guy is tougher than I thought. He knows I don't have anything on him, okay? I'll slap him with some proof. Something he can't run away from. All this talk of a new age called D, though. I just hope my bad feeling about all this is way off the mark. Why did I even think to try this? I must be getting tired.
Go, Boston, go!
Nothing says Boston quite like this. There must be a baseball fan on board.
Yep, there we go. Baseball ticket?
It's for Boston versus New York.
Yeah.
Pretty good seats, too.
What's the date on the
Of
fucking
course, it's
ticket,
been
you idiot?
used. Things don't come that easy.
Yeah. Retro and military fashion. Nothing here.
There's nothing here.
Sea trays are gigantic. I agree. Ticket image says Fenway Park, Boston, and Tampa Bay Rays. Which is it? What airline is this? I don't know. Okay, there's something all the way in the fucking bat. There's the cat. Can of baked beans, and there's that guy. Okay, so remember to interact with him.
The cherry blossoms and snow are switched. No mistake. So what does that mean?
Means it's a completely different. Something hockey.
It's like I'm not even here.
I know I'm supposed to find the evidence. Oh! Hey, fuckweed.
Oh dear. Control will be an issue if I can't find it. Sir, can I help you with anything?
Blood inhaler.
Where's Olivia?
Excuse me, sir. Exactly which Miss Olivia are you searching for?
Olivia Jones. She's a member of the crew, just like you are.
I'm very sorry, sir, but she isn't aboard this flight.
Come on. Did that lightning strike you too? She was right here a moment ago. In any case, you need to contact Logan Airport immediately. Tell them we have an emergency up here. Also, get the BPD to send some cops to the airport. Detective Forrest Kaysen in particular. Give him my name and you'll have no problems.
Well,
Yeah, we're on our way to
excuse me,
DC,
sir.
not Boston.
Are you hoping to use this confusion for something nefarious? If so, I'll have to stop you. Damn
Next
it.
time I'll break more than you watch.
My most humble apologies, Mr. David Young. This incident has us all a little riled up, I'm sure.
Huh?
I'll make the call about the suspicious person immediately. To our destination, Ronald Reagan International Airport. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
You figured it out yet, asshole?
What a beautiful sunset. It reminds me of the day I proposed.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that? It's somebody swinging on a swing out in the middle of the fucking sky. Because this game. Because this game.
Little Peggy. I'll find who killed you. I will.
I've collected all the puzzle pieces.
The west side.
It only took you
window.
long enough, asshole.
As soon as we arrive in these
I'm very sorry, sir.
I don't know who you are.
That's it. This piece of the past has been solved. Marshall, are you really sentimental enough to hold on to a pen that can't even write? Unexpected. Most unexpected. You seem quite different from the man I first imagined you to be, but that doesn't mean you're totally free from suspicion.
I told you
The same trick won't work twice.
Damn it!
Although it's still the first time for you. The Fenway Park ticket was a used ticket.
What?
The seat cover pattern is cherry blossom and snow.
What are you rambling about?
The destination is in the other direction. The sun can be seen from the windows on the right side. In other words, the aircraft is flying south.
Explain yourself clearly!
I am David Young, a private detective who also collaborates with the BPD. Now you, Derek Buchanan, I consider you suspicious. If you are the one I'm after, you're gonna remain heavily involved in my investigation from now on. So let me give you this warning. I'll do whatever it takes to achieve my goal. I'll never give up. Even if it means I have to get in your way. So be ready for that.
None of the shit he just said made any form of
One
sense.
other thing, something I probably ought to mention. According to the BPD files, you get killed while transporting the courier known as Rabbit.
Yeah, Sid.
God, what the hell? I'm going to be killed?
Antonio Zapatero and Olivia Jones. They vanished right in front of my eyes. Literally, vanished. They didn't vanish at all. They were never on this flight. This isn't the AG Flight 117 of Boston. It's a different aircraft, heading for Washington. In other words, they didn't vanish. I moved.
Good job figuring out something that I had established 20-30 minutes ago.
Must have happened at that moment. I used the broken fountain pen to come further back in time.
Whoa.
I don't feel anything from either one anymore.
David, why do you shave your beard every day?
Okay.
It was just starting to grow out.
Interesting. I'd ask for some Evo Mind Blown in the chat, but I'm probably the only
Little
person
Peggy.
with that emote.
What should I do?
Buchanan just tasered the shit out of him.
Damn it!
And that's the end of episode 1. Hey! Jesus shit. That was a fucking acid trip.